Hello, Catherine, and anybody else who is interested. This is my Kindle, which I picked up on, I got delivered on Friday. That's a typical screen that would appear when it is turned off. It seems to cycle through various different writing implements or other things to do with writing, like typewriters or newspapers, that sort of thing. Anyway, there's an on switch down the bottom here. Let me just turn that on. Da, 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 da. Green light. And then it goes to the book where I was currently reading, and that's what the print looks like. Trying to get a bit of focus there, sorry. Hello, Kindle. Okay. So, and there's all these buttons down the bottom here. So this is the home button I'm about to press, and it takes you back to your home page, which has a listing of all the things on your Kindle, and when you download a book, they will appear here. There's also the menu button, this one here, which you can press, and you can choose to shop in the Kindle store from your device if you want to. At the moment I've bought a couple of books and just done that purely on the Amazon website when you're logged in, and then it will sync to your device that way. I think that's quite easy doing it that way. But obviously if you're out and about and you haven't got your computer nearby, you can shop via the device. You can access your settings. Just before you go, there's an option to sync and check for any items that you might have bought since you've turned the device on. So there's the cursor button, so you go up, down, left and right, and there's the select button, so we'll just select settings. See, it says my device is registered to Andrew Twaddle, device name, Andrew Twaddle, Wi-Fi network, so I'm connected to my Wi-Fi network at home, yada yada yada, and there's a few pages. So this is the, if you can see here, some of the page, try and get a bit of focus, the page button, so that's the next page. You just press that button. Some other settings there. You're given an email address if you want to send documents to read. So I've got andrewtwaddle@kindle.com. So I suppose if I wanted to send a text document or something to read later on, I can do that, and it'll sync to your device. You've got things like social networks like Twitter and Facebook. If you want to get into there, you can set your default dictionary on your Kindle. And other bits and pieces. Okay, so what else is on there? The next button along, sorry it's a bit out of focus, let's see if I can fix that up. There we go, that looks a lot better. Is the keyboard button, which you could press if you ever need to get the keyboard into certain forms, like getting on the Amazon store. You can type in searching for your book. Something you don't really need to do too often is the keyboard button. You will need it on this device to put in your password for Wi-Fi, and then there's just the back button, so you can cycle back through the menus of where you were, and that's taking me back to the home page. So that's it in a nutshell. Comes with a user's guide, a welcome message once you've turned it on, the dictionary which you can search. Actually, I'll show you something cool. If you go into a document or a book, you can go down to a word, highlight that word with a cursor in front of it by pushing down on the cursor key, and you'll get a definition of what wine is. Wine, an alcoholic drink made from fermented grape juice. An alcoholic drink made from the fermented juice of specified other fruits, and you can then choose to select it, which is that button there, to get the full definition. So you can press on the select button, you can create a note, you can highlight the text, or you can click on full definition. You just select the button again and you can get a full definition, so that's really cool. I'll just select the back button to go back to where I was and back to the book. So we'll turn the device off one more time with the power button on the bottom, magic green light, and there you go. As you can see, now we've got an old typewriter.